Hello everybody, it's Dan with Feldmann Imports Mercedes-Benz, and we are back with another vehicle walk-around tour. Today we're going to be highlighting the 2022 Mercedes-Benz GLE 350 4MATIC. This vehicle is for sale, so if you're interested in learning more about it, you have any questions, maybe some things that we don't quite cover in today's video, or if you even want to set up a test drive, we would love to chat with you. You can always reach us on our website, feldmanimports.com. So this GLE 350 comes in a black exterior. We've got a black interior. Just kind of showing you some of the badging on the front there. We do have blind spot assist. We've got our Mercedes-Benz branded wheels. And let's go ahead and take a look at our inside here. So we'll start here kind of on the door. We've got this nice dark wood grain accent trim. Black leather throughout the vehicle. We've got heated power memory seats, both driver and passenger, and we also have the premium Burmester upgraded speaker package here throughout as well. We've got our driver's seat. We've got lumbar support down there. Nice black leather here. Huge sunroof stretching from the front to the rear. We've got our light controls here, as well as your parking brake. We do have a heated steering wheel, which is definitely super handy here in Minnesota. And let's go ahead and hop inside. All right, so mileage currently at 28,212. We do have a push-button ignition. And let's start off talking a little bit about our steering wheel here. We've got the physical buttons here. You see some of the newer models do have like a more digital sort of interface. I personally really like the physical buttons. I don't know, just the little click noise it makes. I don't know, it just feels good. I don't know, maybe I'm weird. Yeah, I'm probably weird. but hey, we'll start on this right side here. So we've got on top is your home button, touchpad, and back button, and this controls your main display here. So I just hit the home button, which brings you to this home screen where you can then use your touchpad to go left and right. And then actually push down to make a selection. So here we've got our navigation screen. We can show you media, so if you had a Bluetooth device connected, radio, and so on. Below that little interface there, you've got your volume controls and cell phone and Bluetooth functionality there as well. Behind that, we've got paddle shifters on both sides. And then on this side, we've got our cruise control settings here, and then some additional buttons here, very similar to that other side. This one actually controls your driver interface right up here. So when I hit that home button, it brings up this, where you can now select some different options, which just keeps your eyes a little closer to the road, so you're not kind of going back and forth to your main display, which is just super helpful. Behind that, we have our wiper controls and turn signal. And then our Mercedes-Benz shifter, which if you flip it up, that activates reverse and your backup cameras here. And then if you were to flip it down, that is drive, and then push in for park. Okay, so let's go back to our main display here. So it is a touchscreen, so not only can you use your steering wheel to control it here, you can also just use the touchscreen itself. You got your various seat settings here. We do have ambient lighting throughout the vehicle. Always like to kind of highlight that. It's kind of fun to customize that, just depending on what your particular tastes are. So fully customizable across your dash, your center console here, the doors. So tons of multicolor as well as single color options, which is yeah, it's kind of fun. So a third way to control your main display is on your center console here. We've got this touchpad, so you can use this to go back and forth, up and down, and then push down to select, as well as your home and back button and whatnot. Below the display, we've got our physical climate control buttons here. So you can just press up and down to increase or decrease your temperature. You'll notice that LED climate effect. So when you actually hit down, it flashes blue. When you increase the temperature, it flashes red. Just kind of a fun little feature. So all kinds of physical buttons to make any adjustments you need. There's also a menu. You can hit that and it brings up your menu here on your display. So then you can control that the same way you would any other functionality on your display. Below climate controls, we've got a wireless charging pad for a cell phone. We've got some USB connections, cup holders, and then our center console here. Talked about the touchpad already. You also have your dynamic select switch here, which is how you switch between the different performance modes, which affects how the vehicle performs for you out there on the road. You also have another volume control. We've got our parking assist. So this is a super handy way to assist with parking in a parking lot. We've got vehicle settings, tons and tons of stuff to go over there. That's this button right here. We've got some quick access buttons for navigation, for radio, your cell phone. Once that's connected, you can make calls from there and whatnot as well. All right, I'll go ahead and hop out, but first I'll show you real quick. We also have our sunroof controls right up above here. So you just press back to open the sunroof or sunshade, and then press forward to do the opposite. And let's go ahead and show you our rear seats here next. All right, so again, that kind of dark wood grain accent trim, your Burmester speaker package throughout, black leather seats in the rear as well. Another peek up at the sunroof, again stretches all the way from the front to the rear. And let's do another quick peek back up front. And I'll show you one more thing here. So it's really easy to flip down these rear seats. There's this little switch here. Just kind of press that in there and they easily fold down in case you need a little extra storage in the trunk, which is where we will be heading next. Alright, so coming around to the rear, we have our GLE 350 Mercedes-Benz and 4MATIC badging. You've got your power opening and closing trunk. So quite a bit of storage here, and again, slip down those rear seats if you need a little extra. And then push button to close. So once again, this is the 2022 Mercedes-Benz GLE 350 4MATIC. If you're interested in learning more or if you want to set up a test drive, we'd love to chat with you. Just reach out to us on our website, feldmanimports.com.